Boom! Welcome back, everybody, to The Perfect Bag. My name is Clint, and today we've got another one-take bag review. Today we are talking about the XTYPE backpack from Code of Bell. Nailed it. I've been calling this thing the X-Pod. I've been calling this thing the X-Pack. There's so many X, and I'm saying X because I think that's how you all will know it from reading it. But I need you to know it is actually called the CROSSTYPE and the XTYPE and CROSSPACK, CROSSPOD, CROSSTYPE. They want you to say cross, but instead they name it X. It's like Elon Musk has taken over a backpack company. So it is the CROSSTYPE backpack, not the XTYPE backpack. And it is, if you've seen the Instagram ads, an absolutely gorgeous bag. And they've got it in, I think, 4 colorways, definitely 3. Arid, Tropic, Black, and something. Anyway, wow. I do believe they nailed the look with this bag. All right, you know what we do on this channel. We do one-take bag reviews. That means we're going to do a straight shot, straight through this entire thing, me telling you all about this bag. We're going to do a walkthrough of the exterior, a walkthrough of the interior, get into all the pockets and nooks and crannies of this bag. At the end of the walkthrough, you're going to get from me 2 things that I love about the bag, 2 things that I think could be better, and then an overall recommendation. Should you drop $289? That's $300 on this bag, basically, right? $289 for a backpack, and not for a 40-liter travel backpack, for a 17-liter everyday backpack. Let's talk about that today. Yikes. All right. Now, yeah, $289. It's a thing. But we'll talk about it. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Okay, let's start with the exterior, everybody, before we jump to camera number 2 for the interior. First off, just look at it. It's gorgeous, and I think you can tell just by the front of the bag that there's a lot going on. Like, a lot going on. This is, and I think this will be the theme of the review, this is a bag with a steep learning curve. This is not a JanSport. This is not a Brown Buffalo Conceal Pack. This is not a Go Ruck where you just have a compartment and a pocket. You just pick that bag up and use it. This bag is going to take some fussing with. And what do I mean by that? You're going to load it out the way you think you want to load it out, and then you're going to try again, and then you're going to try again, and then you're going to carry it for a week and realize, I'm doing it wrong. I'm supposed to have this over here and this over here. Like, it is a small bag, you know, broadly speaking, but it has so much different types of utility and so many pockets and packets that can be accessed in multiple ways. Like, it is a bag that you will buy and then keep discovering for multiple weeks or months as you use it and try different things. Okay, so what is this material? This is EcoPack. And it looks and feels a lot like X-Pack. The main difference is that this is made from recycled materials. Don't worry, that doesn't look to me like it's going to affect durability at all. It is going to affect your conscience, and you are going to feel good. And Code of Bell certainly is very proud of the environmental impact that they are not making, but they're reducing their footprint by using EcoPack instead of X-Pack. I think it's a good thing, and it does still look like a gorgeous bag. And, you know, if you didn't know that, you would say, I have just purchased an X-Pack backpack. All right. So, on the front, we have 2 straps that are compression straps that are removable. You can take these off. They've got little G hooks on both sides, and they are unhookable on the front. Now, they are aesthetically pleasing, but it's not just about looks. We're going to talk here in a little bit when we shift into camera number 2 about one of the key features of this bag. And look, I've got a little fidlock up here. So I'm going to unhook that. And then watch this. You've got expandability. We'll call it triangular expandability. They just say expandability. That's an extra 3 liters of space that this fold gets you. So we'll open that up and we'll look at it, I promise. The next thing you may notice about the exterior of this bag is it's got lots of dangly bits. These are dangly bits when they're not buckled up. The extra straps, and there are strap keepers, but the extra straps are kind of dangly bits. You've got zippers, you've got a little drink pocket over here that is not really a drink pocket. It looks like a drink pocket, but it's really an accessories pocket because it's only yay big and it's only that wide, so maybe sunglasses could go in there. On the back, dangly bits. But the good news back here is that most of these dangly bits are removable. This is a hip strap. This is a sternum strap. The hip strap and the sternum strap are completely unnecessary. Now, good on Code of Bell for tossing them in for anybody who does want them. Because you can, if you use all the expandable features, you can load this bag out. But for most of your daily carry, a 17-liter pack, you're not going to need the sternum strap, and some people will still prefer it, so it's there. And you're definitely not going to need a waist pack or a waist strap. You do have very minimal branding right here. It says Code of Bell. You've got D-rings. You've got a really nice strap setup, and if you can see here, you've got a little bit of a yoke system here, where it lifts and wraps around your shoulders. Very well constructed. And the backpack is really nice. The back panel is really nice. The backpack is too. The back panel is really nice. Then you have a horizontal luggage pass-through here. You also have another strap down here where you can further release the crack in here of the expandable section of the bag, which ends up being camel on one side and olive on the other. It just looks great. It just looks great. I'll show you when I wear this bag at the end of the video. I'll show you what it looks like with the expandable part open and with the expandable part closed. All right. The other thing I should note is that there is a nice nylon grab handle at the top of the bag. The zippers are AquaGuard zippers throughout the entire bag. Some people love that, some people don't like that. I happen to like it because I carry a lot of tech and expensive gear with me, so I don't want any water at all seeping into the main compartment. All right, I think everybody, that is it for now on the No, I didn't, look. That's it for now. Silly me, look at this. I said there was a tiny little holder over on the other side. There's a full-size water bottle holder on this side with drain holes. And that's what's going on with this bag. In a word, that's what's going on with this bag is discovery. Like around every corner is kind of a new pocket, a new way to access something, a feature you forgot about. This thing is jammed to the gills. Like there's about 30 liters worth of features in a 17-liter bag. It's crazy. It reminds me of the Mystery Ranch times Carryology Cerberus that we reviewed on this channel. Like insanely tiny package with so many features that you're like, do I need this many features? I don't know. All right. So I think it's time for us to talk pockets. And to talk pockets, we always jump into camera number 2. Let's do this thing. All right, everybody, here we are in camera number 2 with the Code of Bell XTYPE backpack. And we've got all kinds of cool stuff to get into here. I'm going to do my best to show you all the features of this bag, but I got to warn you, it is a ton of features, and I likely will forget some of the features. So, bottle pocket on the side, as we talked about, really nice, folds flat, looks good. On this side, we've got this kind of stretchy pocket again. Not really, I mean, it's got a drain hole here, but it's, I haven't found the perfect use for this pocket, honestly. And then we've got another pocket on the side here, which has AquaGuard zippers. We open it up. What do we have? We've got a little stash pocket, but we also have a little kind of pass-through to the main compartment. And this is a bottle holder on the interior, and this pocket can be accessed from the exterior or the interior. Again, choices, and you get your first glimpse here of the orange camo ripstop material. That is fire. Code of Bell, I love it. I love it. You can see a close-up of what this EcoPack fabric looks like. Really nice. Okay. I didn't show you down here. Let me release this. You do have some attachment points on the bottom of the bag. Very nice. You do have right here, pocket, the first pocket on the front of the bag. This is a little slip pocket on the front of the bag. It opens pretty wide. It has a key leash with a fid lock. So it's a quick release key leash. I love that. And I've attached my AirPods to that. And then I've just tossed in some Sharpies, which are always in my EDC. So this orange interior is throughout the entire bag, and this is your first kind of quick access pocket with your key leash in it on the front of the bag. Little leather zipper pull. This says Code of Bell. Leatherette. It's plush. Excuse me. It's pleather. Nice. Okay. Should we do the main compartment? Which should we do first? I think we'll do this expandable compartment first. Okay. So you release this, you release the bottom one that we already released. Open this, and now this fid lock, you pull and open. And then you have full expandability of this pocket. Now what's inside here? Let me show you. Tons of space. This is an extra 3 liters of space. Again, like a size 14 or 15 shoebox. I keep getting reminded of that because these orange colors remind me of a Nike box. But look at all this extra space. You can use this if you need it. If you don't need it, the entire bag folds down and it just becomes like a nice looking front of the bag. Very, very cool. Now that pocket is still accessible without the expanded version via an AquaGuard zipper, and it's just a front panel with a really nice pocket that has a stretchy drop pocket feature right here. I've just tossed some knickknacks in there, some sunglasses, and a zippered drop pocket. So if you can see the pleat that becomes the expanded compartment. So this is just really, really genius, right? So you've got either the massive 3 or 4 liter expanded pocket, or this is just a front panel, and behind it you've got multiple storage pockets. The construction is genius on this bag. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, here's a close-up look at that handle, because it's time for us to get into the main pocket, the main event. And the main pocket is a full clamshell. Look at this. All right, let's look at the front side first. In the front side, we have this little stretchy drink holder. Remember, that's the one that can be accessed from the front, and you can see that subdivided portion in it. Then I've got my gimbal stored in here, a beanie hat stored in here. And then this entire front pocket is a gigantic stretchy pouch with some dimension. And you have a hidden pocket on the side over here too. Like really, really cool. So 2 pockets on the side, 1 stretchy pocket, and then a pretty good size, about 12 liters of space in here. Amazing. On the back, you've got a really killer organization panel. You have 1, 2 stretchy mesh pockets on the front here. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 compartments of additional admin space. Then you have a tablet sleeve behind that. Boom. And then you have a 15-inch laptop sleeve behind that. Boom. Wow, y'all. So a cool admin panel. A really cool interior pocket here. 1, 2, 3 organization options. There are no hidden pockets or panels on the back of the bag. So no passport pocket, etc. But good God, how many more pockets do you need, people? And I do want to show you that another feature that I found, which is that if you leave your zippers at the top on this bag, if you open it like this, this becomes a quick access pocket. That's why my sunglasses were in there. This pocket right here has no closure. And so when you open up these top zippers, if you leave it zipped at the top instead of the side, you have a quick access pocket. Really inventive. So it's a quick access pocket without being a quick access pocket. Woo! Woo! What a run through. Good night. What a run through. All right. Meet me back at camera number 1, everybody. Let's talk more about this thing. All right. Crazy, right? There's so much going on with this bag. So much going on with this bag. It's time for 2 things that I love about this bag. The first thing is just the freaking creativity. So this is a theme with Code of Bell that runs through all their packs. Adaptability, creativity. They definitely have nailed like the sci-fi futuristic modern aesthetic better than most people out there. Like Code of Bell, Orbit Gear. There's a couple that just are ahead of the game for if you want something that looks like it was made 10 years from now, not 10 years ago or 50 or 100 years ago. It is a gorgeous bag. So first off, the creativity and aesthetic of the bag. The creativity, you know, little things like a water bottle pocket inside the bag that can be accessed from inside or outside and is subdivided. So it's the same pocket with different features. Genius. A slip pocket as the top pocket of your interior organization so that when the bag is opened at the top just a little bit, you have a quick access pocket. Love it. And then the expandability, of course, of the main compartment is a dynamite killer feature. The second thing that I love about this bag is it's insanely comfortable. Like this is a really well built out yoke and harness system and a really comfortable padded back panel. Now, I do think, let's go ahead and do it, 2 things that I don't like as much about the bag. Look how beautiful that is. An orange camo on the interior and beautiful, amazing colorway, and then the back of the bag is just black. So I think they could have carried some of the colorway through to the straps. That would have been neat. Just some details. Coyote brown clips, OD green straps, etc. So that is my only wish on the back of the bag is the straps could have carried forward some of the design features, especially the colorways on the colored bags. So that's 2 things I like. One thing I don't like, the last thing that I think could be better about this bag. I got to be honest, when I first started messing about with this bag, what I thought my thing was going to be was the steep learning curve. I thought I was going to say, this bag is just too freaking complicated for what it is. That's not actually accurate. It'll take you a couple of weeks to get used to it, but once you do, you will say, oh, I love this. I love this. This actually can be everything I need. I don't need extra little pouches. I don't need to carry, you know, a second backpack some days for a little bit more room. Like, this has everything. It has multiple bottle holders that you can use as bottle holders when you have 2 bottles, but that you can use as other pockets when you're not carrying 2 bottles. It has a quick access pocket, but the quick access pocket can be something else. It has 3 liters of expandable storage, just as if you are carrying a fanny pack with you at all times that you're not actually having to carry with you. Really smart bag. So, what's the second thing I don't like quite as much about this bag? Well, it's a simple thing, but I don't like the admin pocket setup on the back of the bag. I do really like the pocket setup on the interior of the main compartment. On this side, it just all feels just a little bit tight for me, having the admin pocket back here. And I actually found myself thinking, while using it, I don't actually need an admin pocket back here. Like, two bigger zippered pockets would have been just fine, and it would have more fit the theme of adaptability and kind of use the bag how you want it. With all the adaptability everywhere else in the bag, to have like pen holders that must be pen holders, it felt, this is the only part of the bag that felt dated. It felt like they took an admin panel from another bag and just sewed it into here just because we have to have an admin panel. And I think they could have been a little bit braver than that. They could have just done, you know, a really cool, different kind of zippered pocket that I've never seen before. I don't know. It's the only part of the bag that I found myself saying, it's just kind of boring when the rest of the bag is anything but boring. This is an exciting backpack. It's exciting because I've never seen anything like it. I love the expandability. I love the creativity. I hate the price tag. Oh my God, $300 for a 17-liter bag that is not a limited edition, that is not a, one of 20. Like, that's a lot of money that they're asking for this thing. And I know a lot of work went into it. These are, expensive materials, and this is complex construction. And this is, as just about every bag in the universe is, hand sewn. And somebody had to go through a lot of crap to build out this bag and to get it put together properly. This is not easy construction. So I get it, but is it worth the money? And who is it the perfect bag for? Well, if you like the aesthetic, if you see this picture and say to yourself, holy crap, that might be my dream bag, then it might actually be your dream bag. Like, this aesthetic is not only cool, but it is functional, and it is way ahead of its time. Like, way ahead of its time. So, or maybe it's the only one that is actually at its time. Interesting. So, if you love the aesthetic, this might be the perfect bag for you. And if you have a minimalist tech carry that occasionally expands and contracts, a 15-liter like a GoRuck Bullet is the perfect size for you, but every once in a while you find that you run out of space, again, this might be the perfect pack for you. So, look at this thing. This is a great bag. It's gorgeous, it's fun, and it's hella expensive. So that's for you to decide how much money is too much money for you. Do I recommend it? I do recommend it, but I think you got to be really careful because there's a lot of great bags, including some really special rare stuff that is in this $300 territory, and you can get a really good bag for half the money. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed getting a chance to really explore this crazy cool XTYPE backpack. Might be the perfect bag for you, it might not, but it sure as heck is inventive, creative, fun, and brave. All right, time to wear the bag. Let's do this thing. Everybody, thanks for the support, and we will, of course, see you next time. Bye for now.